What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. We are here to talk about the secrets to grow small accounts. Guys, I've done this a few times, and I really feel compelled to make this video to share some of the tools that I use that have helped me to succeed. Right now, guys, I'm going to start off right here. So I started this small account challenge a few weeks ago, and I just took one micro contract, okay? And I'm up a little over $700 on that. It does not cost much at all to hold one of these contracts, depending on the broker, anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 for a micro contract, and getting $700 return on that capital, guys. That's well over 50%. And what I do with these guys is I kind of leverage them and I keep adding to these positions. And I've been able to take my best play was taking 5K to 85K, guys. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through the setup. I'll walk you through the contracts and just give you guys some education step by step. All right. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. All right. Hit me with the one if you can hear me loud and clear. And let's do some shout outs. Terrence, what's going on? Trading Wars Army. Anthony, G-Man, Dr. D, Bill, what's going on? Terrence, George, Wesley, T, J Martinez, Juan, Produce Chips, Anthony, what's going on? Ernesto, Trading Wars Army. Carol, good to see you. All right. So let's just talk about this. So there's two ways to do this, okay? So one is basically just holding the trade over a long period of time. So this type of trading is less involved. And the second way is day trading. So I'm going to start off with this short that I took on this one right here. Okay. So I did the MNQ. So the MNQ is the micro E-mini NASDAQ. All right. So it's the micro version of the NASDAQ futures. Every point that this thing moves is $2 in micro contracts. So I went short at 15,585. I told everybody on Twitter, and I also posted it on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed if you're looking for those type of videos, guys. But right here, 15,585. Let me just go ahead and type it in. Is where I went short. Okay. And let's measure this out. So just one micro contract. If we take it down to the lows, guys, it's about 442. So let's say roughly 400 points. Okay. So that's $800 of profit on a small account. Because to hold this contract, again, it depends on the broker, but you can hold it with as little as 1,500. Some brokers allow you even lower, but personally, I get a little bit concerned if they're allowing me to hold it with a little bit with the too less money, because it makes me think that maybe it's not real. So I always use interactive brokers for my futures trade. I've been using them for years, never had a problem. Their margin requirement is fair and their commissions are cheap. Okay, so I have a link in the description if you want to know what broker to use. But anyways, so the concept behind this, guys, is starting off with the weekly chart. Okay, so the reason I went ahead and took this short at 15,585 is if I draw the Fibonacci on the weekly right here. Okay, and I ended up going short a little bit above the 786 when I saw a rejection on the hourly chart. And let's just play this out. Okay, so if for some reason the stock market crashes and it goes all the way down from my entrance, let's say it makes a new low. Okay, so that's 5,000 points. So 5,000 points is going to be 10 grand. So that's literally taking an account that's like $1,500, $2,000, guys, all the way to 10,000 plus. Hit me with the 20 if that makes sense. Okay. So obviously, this type of trade is going to take a very long time, but it's one of the kind of less stressful ways to grow a small account than hitting it every single day. All right. From here, what I can do if I really want to take this to the next level is the profits that I made. So I made $700 in profits unrealized. I could leverage that profit and add another short contract. So now all of a sudden I'm having two short contracts. Hit me with the 5 if that makes sense. And then if the market continues to go down, all of a sudden I'm making double the amount of money that I am making before. So that's what I did when I grew my account, my small account, from 5K. But there is always going to be a double-edged sword, okay? Because then if this thing goes straight back up, you can blow up that account. So I'm just going to tell you straight up. So you won't blow it up because they'll margin call you. So they'll margin call you when you get to the point where you don't have enough capital to hold those two. So then let's say to hold those two, you need to have 2,500 in. If you go below 2,500, they're going to liquidate your contracts. Okay. So that right there is what we call that leveraging those unrealized gains. If you're going to do that, guys, it's a big potential, because if let's say you get 3 or 4 somewhere up here and you take it down, all of a sudden you're making 40, 50K. Hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. But there's always a risk to that. So make sure you guys know. But I'm trying to show you my journey. That's what I've done. And that's why I'm doing it. And I'm calling it out because I think it's extremely powerful. But just like everything, guys, there's risk. You walk across the street, you can get hit by a car. You know what I mean? You got to look both ways. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. All right. So follow me on the Twitter for this small account challenge. I'll give you an update on where this contract goes to. I'm holding this one and I might add another one. And if I do, I'll let you guys know. So make sure you subscribe, drop the like, etc. And now what I'm going to show you is how to actually use these for day trading. Okay. So hit me with a 2 if you also do the day trading part. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the broker here. So 1 second. Pull up the broker statements for you guys. So TW Darius, my younger bro, he posts his trades every day. So this was the trade from today. Went short on the 618. Target achieved. So went short at 10, covered at 1050, $1,178. In this particular case, we're using micro ES, which is the S&P 500. And this one, we did a lot more size because you're day trading. So that's the only thing. If you day trade and you're trying to go for like, in this case, it was about 10 points. If you're trying to go for 10 points, then versus 200 points or 300 points on the weekly chart, if you're going to go for 10 points, guys, then you need more size if you want to make that kind of money. Okay. Because 10 points on one micro, so the ES is $5 a pop, is only going to give you 50 bucks. So that's still good, right? $50, is that good? Hit me with a 5. I mean, it is what it is, right? It all depends on where you're at. But the point is, I'm trying to show you about these tools and how powerful they could be. So let me just recap that trade. So I'm here on the 5-minute chart for SPY. I'm going to hit the replay and I'm going to walk you through. This was a pretty crazy trade today. So I'll walk you through this one. This one, you needed a good eye to catch this. Okay. So this one, we hit this one right here. I'm going to hop into the Discord. As you guys know, I have the Fibonacci bot. This was a very clean day for the Discord. I'm very proud of it. We're done by 10:30, 10:40, guys. And just calling it a day, making money, 1,100 bucks, no problem. All right. So we ended up going short at 10:01. Here's the signal from the bot. Target hit, home run by 10:51. And I'm going to walk you through this one because this one is a little bit hard to see. You really need to understand Fibs to see this. So here we go. 5, 10, 15. Okay. First three bars, sorry. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Is that a bullish or bearish direction? Hit me with the 1 for bullish, hit me with the 2 for bearish. So if you don't look at these 3 candles and you zoom out, you don't see anything. You're like, well, doesn't mean anything. This is choppy. I don't know what's going on. But I just focus on those first 3 candles right there. And I said, okay, this is the bearish. So I'm going to go ahead, take our Fibonacci from the high to the low like this. I'm going to double click and I'm going to put on the basic. And all I'm doing is going to short that 618, guys. That's all I'm looking for. I want to short that 618 right there. Okay. So we come in, there's a pullback. Okay. In this case, doesn't touch. So all I do, move that anchor down and you can see, remember, we got filled around 10, right? So here we go. Bang. So there's a 10 o'clock fill. Nice, strong green candle. We're buying puts. We're shorting. Hit me with a 5 if that's a little bit scary. But what we're doing, guys, is we're using the algorithm style of trading, the Fibonacci style of trading. We're saying, well, the algo, if we look to the left right here, if we look to the left right here, we can see that bear move. So I don't care what's happening over here because I'm seeing the bear algo to the left. So here comes the bear algo, bang, 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 chopped around for a little bit and then finally got that new low. And then from there, guys, this one crushed. This one went for a lot more than the 10 points we took. Like that move right there, guys. Let me measure it with futures. Okay, so if I measure that, guys, so right there, so we ended up short right here. It's around, let's say 19 right there, guys. That's 94. You know, that's like 20 or 30 points. So on one contract, you could have made $1,000 on one contract straight up on that move, or 1,500 bucks. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. So that was really nice. So that's how you do it from the day trade side. You're really taking advantage of those little quick in and out moves. You cover your money, you go to cash and you move on. So some of you are going to be more interested in doing this style of trading, but you have to be able to hold for a long time and there's going to be ups and downs, right? And then some of you are going to just want to come in and out like what we do in the room and just hit it and reset to cash every night because you don't want that risk. Okay. So I just want to do a quick poll in the chat. Would you prefer to be the day trader resetting to cash but trading a lot more frequently? There could be a lot more stress with that too. Hit me with the 5. Or would you rather be the person that holds a contract, goes through the ups and downs of overnight, the news, anything can happen? Hit me with the 6. Just interested on that. All right. Because what I can do is I can make more videos for you guys focusing on those concepts based on the audience. All right. And that's it, guys, man. Very clean day. I'm very proud of today. I really feel like we have the system nailed down to a penny, and it just makes sense what I do. And I appreciate all the people in the room and everything we've been able to accomplish with the Fibonacci bot. And just it's just been a blessing. All right, guys, as always, check me out, tradingwars.com. I hope you like that little lesson on futures. I'm going to show you a guide in 1 second. Check me out at tradingwars.com. Sign up for the Discord if you want to come trade live, get those signals every day. $49.99 a month, guys. I keep it very affordable. Or right here, guys, you can sign up for the book. So if you want to learn more about futures, you can check out the SPY Options Mastery book. I have a section on futures as well as options in here so you could see the difference. It's a really great book all about SPY, and you get 1 month for free in the room, and you get my indicators for life. Okay. And check it out, guys. Check it out if you guys are interested. And what else? So the resources, if you go to the resources page, I actually have written a guide on futures. Okay, so check this guide out, my friends. It's a lot of detail right here. I really like writing these guides. It makes me feel like I'm adding some value to the community. And I wish that somebody put this on a piece of paper for me when I first started trading instead of trying to sell me a course for 5 grand. Because this information here, guys, this should all be free right here. Okay. The only thing that people should charge you for is their service. So, if someone is putting out calls for you and you're making money and stuff, that's great. But someone shouldn't recycle someone else's information and charge someone 5,000 for that. I don't think that's fair. But anyways, guys, so hopefully, people aren't copying this, but check this out. I wrote this from scratch for you guys with some examples. Check it out. Okay. And that's it. One more thing for the futures. Just going to show this real quick to you guys here on the video. This will really help me out if you guys could do this. Is just read the Interactive Brokers Guide. Okay, as you guys know, I started off trading with Interactive Brokers, and finally I was able to become a partner. And I believe in the platform, and I want to share it. And it helps me when you guys click on the link and read the guide. All right, so check this out right here. This is the video you're watching right now. The futures one right here, broker, why Interactive Brokers, futures trading. You click on that right there, guys. There's a nice little written guide here, and you can combine that with what I have for you guys, written for you guys. All right. Really appreciate you guys. Really love you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what else you want to see from me. All right. And let's get it done. Let's try to hit it again tomorrow. All right. I really want to hit it again tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much, my friends. Take care.